All right. Let me turn down the music a little bit. What is up, everyone? So, if you can't tell already, turn up so you guys can still hear it. This is going to be a little bit of a different kind of stream. Matter of fact, it's hard for me to actually talk and look at you guys because you are behind me instead of in front of me. Let me adjust my music. Actually, let me just take my headphones off while I talk. It's hard for me to talk with the music going. But here is the plan for this evening. We are going to do a study with me session. Now, if you've never watched these on YouTube, maybe you're not as weird as I am, but I love watching these videos as I study and as I work on things. And I really like the ones that are live. So here's what we're going to do. I have some projects I'm trying to knock out right now. If you can see the craziness on my screen, I'm setting up a new VM just for the heck of it and because OffSec made me mad. So I'm spinning up Parrot, gonna spend some time customizing it. Also have some Hack the Box Academy stuff I want to do, but I like to follow the Pomodoro method. Now, what that means is you study for a set length of time, then you take a short break, and then you study again. I know if you're not used to this, we're gonna do 25 minutes. 25 minutes with 5-minute breaks. When I do this myself, I usually do 50 minutes because I like the longer study times, but I know that's not for everyone. So we'll do 25 minutes with 5-minute breaks, but that's what we're going to do. So I've done this once before and I got a lot of positive feedback. So I thought we will do it again. First, let me just look at chat. Look at this new setup. DJ BSEC, this has always been my setup. You're just not looking at me from this angle, but this is how my setup looks like when you are behind me. Generally, when I do teaching and stuff, of course, the camera is in front of me, but here it is behind me. You're in my hacker basement right here. So welcome. Actually just one thing, if you didn't see my LinkedIn post, freaking YouTube now. So yesterday I got into a fight with OffSec, and now today I got into a fight with YouTube. Maybe tomorrow it will be Amazon. I have no idea, but YouTube took down one of my videos about how to bypass Windows Defender that I literally was showcasing the CTF from TryHackMe in the description of the video. I included the link to the CTF and even showcased the actual CTF in the video. For some reason, according to YouTube, I was promoting dangerous and harmful practices, and they took down my video and gave my channel a community guidelines warning. And if I get another warning, it becomes a strike, and then I can't use YouTube for a week. I can't stream, post videos, and crap like that. And I have no idea how I got the copyright, or not the copyright, the guideline warning. It was from a video from over a year ago, and it wasn't even provocative. I thought if any video was going to get that, it was going to be my fishing video. But no, it was just a video about a CTF. And if according to YouTube, that's against their policies, they're not going to like the rest of my videos. So if my YouTube channel randomly disappears, it's because YouTube is a bunch of douchebags and they decided to have issues with my content, even though I quite clearly teach ethical hacking. I mean, that's what I do for a living. So we'll see. So far, it's just a warning, not a strike. If I get a second warning, which means if they just randomly pick one of my videos and decide to give me a warning, that will then be a strike, and then I can't use YouTube for a week. And at that point in time, I'm going to back up all my videos and try to find an alternative platform. But I do enjoy YouTube. Was very surprised by their stupid warning they gave me and video takedown they did today. But yeah, dude, I think you're actually right, DJ BSEC. It is probably because of the network chuck exposure. My YouTube channel has gotten, 6,000 new subs just in a short period of time, which I'm guessing just brought me on their radar a little bit. And now they're like, hey, this guy's teaching bad stuff, but really I'm not. All my stuff is ethical, but. So guys, I'm not doing a QA. Does the book, the Web Application Hacker Handbook, is a good book for a start? Sure, but the purpose of this video is not a QA. This is going to be a study with me video. So what I want you guys to do is I'm going to set a timer, and we'll have 25 minutes of studying, 5 minutes off to hang out and take a break, and I'll chat during those 5 minutes. I'll also chat in the actual chat, the text chat over on the side during the study session. I'm just not going to do it here. Maybe you should put a disclaimer in your vids. I did put a disclaimer in them now. So I mass edited all my videos with the disclaimer. So I'm hoping that helps. Or I guess it's not in the vids, in the description. I can't mass edit all my videos themselves because I don't know how. But okay. Let's dive into things. I will keep the chat pulled up on the side, so feel free to chat about whatever. Just, don't be idiots to each other. Be nice to each other. But I'm going to start the timer. And once again, during the 25 minutes, strongly encourage you to focus on what you're studying. And then during the 5-minute break, you can take a 5-minute break. Like I said, I'm setting up a new VM, going to do some Hack the Box Academy as well. So that's what I will be working on. But I'll get this timer pulled up real quick. Give me just a second. Start it. All right, 25 minutes is starting. Now I'm going to throw on my headphones. I'm going to turn off my mic so you guys can't hear me. And let's get some studying. I'll turn the music up too. Hey guys, we have about 40 seconds left of our working study session before the 5-minute break, but my wife texted me I have to run upstairs. I will be right back, hopefully in just a minute. I'll turn the music back up, but the 5-minute break does start in 30 seconds. So find a good stepping point, take 5 minutes, walk around, all that good stuff, but I'll be right back. All right. Oh, what's this doing? Okay. Well, we have 3 minutes left. I said I would answer questions during the 5-minute break, but to be honest, we don't really have time. But I answer questions all the time. This is just kind of a special stream to do a study with me session. I am scrolling up. If you guys have questions, I guess drop them right now. I'm not going to scroll through. Mario said, another random question before I forget to ask. How many hours or days is an acceptable time frame to perform a thorough internal network pen test against roughly 900 subnets, 40 plus locations? There's too many factors without knowing the factors. I can't give you a good answer. Like you say 40 locations, you don't say how many endpoints. You say 900 subnets. Is there network segmentation? You have to jump through, like, without additional context, Mario, I can't answer that question. But hey, for those of you just tuning in, or maybe you joined in the middle of the last session, we are doing a study with me session, doing Pomodoro. That means we spend 25 minutes studying, 5 minutes taking a break and hanging out. Do you think the OSCP course is enough to pass that specific cert? I don't know. They say it is. When I did the OSCP, I did Hack the Box Academy and try Hack Me to pass. Not their course, but I've heard that the Pen 200 is much better than it was when I did it back in 2021, 2022. So I think with the improvements they have made, it's probably enough to pass the course. Oh, did I turn my music all the way down here? There we go. But we'll probably do a few sessions of this. So once again, if you haven't already, find something you're studying. Let me know in the chat what you are studying. Would love to know. Mara said, what's your approximate live hacking stream schedule? I have a reminder set for Wednesdays at 8 p.m.-ish. Eastern. Most information, helpful sessions I've found yet. Yeah, that's about right. Probably a little bit an hour later your time. So about 8 p.m. Central Standard my time, which would be 9 p.m. your time. It basically depends on when I get my kids to bed. And I try to stream every Wednesday, and I think I'm pretty consistent with it, but every once in a while I'll miss it and I won't stream. Just the life of having a wife, 2 young kids, working full time, and then trying to make content in the evenings as well. Sometimes, believe it or not, I just want to play Counter-Strike and I do that instead. But generally speaking, Wednesday nights, but then other nights I'll randomly hop on as well when I feel like it. I subscribed at Labs of Hack the Box, but the problem facing that I was a bug hunter and I'm bad at post-exploitation. A lot of pen test methods is different than bug hunting. Idea what I should do. Dude, you just got to keep studying. That is what you should do. Keep studying, keep working on it. That's my only advice for you. Any learning, any ethical hacking, it's all about muscle memory. You have to keep on pushing through and keep on doing it. Cool. Hey, thank you for hanging out, Jelsterkind. The Master CH cert, which is the practical exam. I've never done that. I generally stay away from EC Council. What OS do I use in daily life? That's the last question. I use Ubuntu as my primary OS in my day-to-day life. What up from Pakistan? All right. Hey, the 5-minute break is over, so it is now study time. Find something to focus on for the next 25 minutes. We'll hang out with you guys during the 5-minute session, but let's dive in. Let's study together. right. Well, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You've made it through another 25-minute study session. So if you've been here from the beginning, together we have now studied for 50 minutes. So congratulations. I think we'll do maybe one or two more before I sign off for the evening. It's only 9:30 my time, so that should be fine. Let me get chat bigger real quick on my side screen. If anyone has any questions, let me know in the chat. OP Kevin said, best AWS learning platform for free. Well, there's a few things I would recommend. One would be CloudGoat, and I actually just made a scenario for CloudGoat. But CloudGoat's free, but you do need to make a AWS account. Let me drop a link right here for CloudGoat. CloudGoat works with an AWS free tier account, allows you to spin up vulnerable by design AWS capture the flag scenarios that you are then able to use to learn AWS pen testing. I just released a brand new one called SNS Secrets this a week, but that would be one resource you can check out that's free. Another one is PwnLabs. Drop that there. PwnLabs.io has a free component, but also a paid component if you choose to do that. But even with a completely free account, you can get access to a bunch of the labs completely free. And then finally, let me get this URL. I can't remember if it's .com. Okay, it is .com. Here would be the other resource I recommend is cyber.com. Cyber.com is the same. It has a free tier, also has a paid tier. The paid tier is super affordable for cyber. I think it's like $10 a month, and you get access to full-length courses, hands-on labs that spin up in their cloud environment, so you don't have to even configure your own AWS environment. So those would be the three things I recommend: CloudGoat, PwnLabs, and Cyber. Best certification to get past HR, that all depends what you are trying to get to. If you want to be a penetration tester, unfortunately, it is the OSCP. I say that because me and OffSec don't see eye to eye on most things, but they are still the gold standard when it comes to landing a role as a pen tester, at least to get to that interview stage would be the OSCP as far as certs go. Close behind OSCP, I would say something like the PMPT, maybe the CPTS through Hack the Box. I think both the PMPT and the CPTS will slowly start to get greater name recognition as well. Two solid certs. Honestly, better than the OSCP in my opinion, but as far as HR recognition, the OSCP is still king. I'm just going to scroll up through chat and make sure I'm not missing anything. Do I have any thoughts on the Cisco Ethical Hacker Cert? Andrew asked. I don't have any thoughts on it. You know, I haven't even looked into it. Let me pull it up real quick on my other monitor. Cisco Ethical Hacking Certs. Cisco Certification Ethical Hacking. You know, I just haven't looked into it. I don't know, is this actually hands-on or just multiple choice? That would be... Oh. That'd be my question. If it's just multiple choice, like a multiple choice exam doesn't really prepare you for pen testing. Recommended incident response certs. I apologize. I just don't know much about incident response certs. I just do pen testing. I don't do incident response. I don't do blue team. I'm strictly a pen tester in my day job. I'll occasionally do like blue team stuff on Try Hack Me and PwnLabs and things, but I haven't taken any of the certs. I know TCM Security. Get it pulled up. I think TCM Security has a security operations cert, which might be a good place to start. Let me drop that in the chat. All right, there we go. Looking over at chat. Do I like Cyber's content? I just haven't used them much. Red team is best or blue team after be certified to EH? I don't know. What's EH? I don't know what EH is. Do you mean like the ethical hacker cert? Scrolling. I use AI to summarize Hack the Box passages and make practice questions. It is similar to what I'm doing. I created a custom GPT that is for note taking. And so the custom GPT I made, which isn't public, I can't share it with you guys, but I just have a prompt into it that if I give it a page from Hack the Box or Try Hack Me, it will then create notes for me, highlighting the main things, and then give it to me in a .text file in Markdown that I can then copy and paste in a Notion, and it formats everything perfect for me in Notion. That's what you see me doing when I'm going back and forth between ChatGPT and stuff. But okay, hey, it is our 5-minute break is already over. That flew by. Let's dive into another 25-minute study session. So get whatever you have been neglecting, my friends. Get it pulled up, and let's see if we can knock out some goals together. I will get the music turned back up, and I'll jump back over in chat, answer more questions during the next 5-minute session. Hopefully you had a good and productive 25 minutes. For those of you just tuning in, maybe you jumped on at midstream. What we are doing, a different stream than normal. We're doing a study with me stream following the Pomodoro method. What that means is we are studying for 25 minutes. So if you haven't already, pick something to study during the 25 minutes. Focus on that. Try not to be distracted by other things, but pick something to study for 25 minutes. And then after the 25 minutes, we have a 5-minute break, and then we rinse and repeat. We just finished our third 25-minute session. I think we'll do at least one more 25-minute session. I need to hit yes on here. In the meantime, if anyone has any questions, happy to answer them. Let me pull the chat over on my primary monitor here and scroll up a little bit. So yeah, the script kit, that's an interesting idea. I'd have to see if I get permission. Like, I think I can show you guys what our reports look like because we have them on our website. Let me see if I can get a sample report. Let's see if I can find one. Go to a web application one. Makes me type in my name. Okay. I'll sign up for my own company real quick. Oh, it was difficult, Tyler. Gotcha. Well, hey, you at least did it, though. Hopefully you learned something in the process. Okay, yeah, so there's this. Here, I'll show this to you guys real quick. If, like, I were to do a penetration test for you, although this one looks pretty outdated. It is outdated. But at least it gives you a rough idea. Our reports will look a lot better now, to be honest, than what this one looks like. This one's from 2018. But, like, when I do a pen test report, this is what the client gets. This is what it looks like. So you can see we have the main page, the pen testers on the project. It'd be me with a bio about me, and everything that's in scope, overall risk rating, summary of strengths, weaknesses, recommendations, executive summary. This is like, hey, here is what we did. Here's the narrative of the attack. And then we have every vulnerability listed out here, showing here's what we found in your application. Name of the vulnerability, quick 1-sentence remediation. And then when you go into it, we have detailed description, testing process, and everything. But this is what, like, when I do pen testing for actual clients, this is what the reports look like, although a little bit better than this one, because the one on our website, I just noticed, is from 2018. So this is a pretty old report. It's relatively the same, but there's some things we've revamped that make it look a lot better. But for those curious, this is what an actual pen test report looks like that I do every single week. All right, you got 33 points out of 100. Def learned a lot. Hey, that's the key. It's not about winning, right? At the end of the day, it's about learning. So at least you learned something. That's awesome. Curious to hear you unpack that more. How can we prepare for CPTS using Try Hack Me boxes? I mean, just doing any of the standalone machines would be good. Although since CPTS is a Hack the Box cert, I would recommend using Hack the Box machines. Specifically, I believe IPSEC has an entire CPTS playlist that would help you with prepping for that. Tyler, can you help me please? Just get into hacking, etc. after watching your vids, ethically, of course. Make sure you tell YouTube that. I run Surfshark multi-hop VPN with a kill switch. Is this adequate enough? I mean, you probably don't need a VPN unless you're doing bug bounting and stuff, but yeah, it's fine. I personally use Windshark. Here, I'll type it. I personally use not Windshark, Windscribe rather, is what I use for my VPN. How much do you type out manually? Report writing takes me forever. So guys, here's, first of all, where I work, we have, I think, the best software for writing reports. Our reports look beautiful. We can automate a lot of it, and they just look better than most people's reports from my experience. But what I do is at the end of every single day, I spend an hour working on my report. So I work, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. But from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., I work on my report. And then what's probably also different about us is if you hired me for a pen test, let's say it's a 5-day assessment, you'll get your full detailed report at the end of the business day and that 5th day. There's no waiting multiple weeks at the end. Like, you get it last day of the pen test, you will get your detailed report. But I work on it for an hour at the end of each day, and then on our last day we have the entire day to work on the report. But for me, I always like have it done because I work on it every single day. That's key. So I genuinely enjoy report writing, but because I have a good system in place and we have awesome software we use. All right, guys, this might be our final 25-minute study session. So get whatever you're working on pulled up and get ready to knock out your goals for 25 minutes. I will turn the music back up. I'm going to dive into my own studying, and I'll talk with you guys at the end, maybe do a little bit of a Q&A at the end, but let's do some more studying together. And we are at the end of that 25-minute session. Pull chat over, guys. We might do another 25-minute session. I am in the middle of doing a padding oracle attack, which I've never actually done. I'm probably doing it wrong. It is quite complex, but I do think I'm doing it right, and I want to see if I can finish this. So I think I'll do one more 25-minute study session, see if I can get this padding oracle attack figured out. But I just want to show you guys the power of Pomodoro. I mean, I've been streaming now for 2 hours and 6 minutes. The majority of that we have been studying together. So has been fun. Thank you everyone for hanging out. But once again, I think we'll do one more 25-minute session. So this is not the last one. Looking at, if you guys have questions, drop them now. Even if you asked them before, redrop them because I don't want to scroll up in chat. Kevin said, what's the software you're saying about for making pen testing report? I'm not clear about it. I mean, is it like writing in doc and export to PDF, or you have other setup? Yeah, so it's sort of like, what's that that software I see these people talk about? PlexTrack. That's what it's like. If you've ever heard of PlexTrack, which is an overpriced pen testing software, it's sort of like PlexTrack, but in my opinion, way better than PlexTrack. But like the company I work at, like we are the ones who developed it and we are the ones who maintain it. We don't share it with others though. Like it's proprietary to our company, but it's like a way better version of PlexTrack. That's what we use for pen test writing. Yo, S-Test Clicks, thank you so much for the super chat. Seriously, you're amazing. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you do these Pomodoro study sessions often or like on a schedule? I don't, but I can definitely do them more often if people enjoy it. Generally, when I stream, I do, like, we'll pick like a machine on Hack the Box or Try Hack Me, and we'll just try to hack it together. And I'm talking the entire time. I've only done this one other time. This is only my second Pomodoro study session. You can find the other one somewhere in my live streams. But yeah, if people enjoy this kind of thing, I'll try to do it more often. But no, I don't do it often, but my schedule is generally streaming on Wednesday nights. Alpass says, do you have any advice to help with the feeling of being overwhelmed by everything? I'm currently in the middle of my ethical hacking midterms and I'm feeling very anxious. A few different things. If you're just learning, I think finding a path that you can stick to and stay in that path, that's going to be huge. Just so you're structured learning, you're not jumping around from thing to thing. But you did say it's school, so I'm assuming you have that path. As far as feeling very anxious, honestly, if you've never considered professional therapy, I think that's important. Our mental and emotional health is super important. And we should regularly be going to therapy. At least that's my viewpoint. So if you're not in therapy, maybe try that. There might be a deeper issue behind your anxiety. And going through therapy, getting some treatment might be really helpful for you. Yeah, I've heard things about Ghostwriter as well, and I've never looked at any of this stuff because like my company has awesome software, so I've never looked into Ghostwriter or PlexTrack. We have cool stuff. Can we buy your software? No, you can't. It's literally just for Rhino where I work. Classy Hacker says he enjoys the Pomodoro. Awesome. Do I have tips for the OSCP exam? I have a bunch of tips for the OSCP, but I only have 1 minute and 40 seconds. If you go to my YouTube channel, which it looks like you're watching on YouTube, YouTube is my main platform. So if you guys don't sub to me on YouTube, you should. Let me drop a link real quick. But on my YouTube channel, if you just go to the OSCP playlist, you can see all my tips for the OSCP. Dude, another super chat. Thank you again for the $4.99. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you for the support. Really do appreciate it. All right, which is better, red team or blue team? I don't think it's about which one is better. Honestly, you'll probably get paid more in the blue team and there's more blue team jobs, but I personally prefer the red team. I think it's more fun. It was effective working side by side with you, and I want to have a side hustle work along with my job. Any suggestions? If you like making YouTube content, you can make that your side hustle. I mean, I generally don't do sponsored videos, but I have been able to do some cool partnerships that have paid me decently well just by doing what I love. So that'd be a recommendation. What keyboard am I using? You know, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I have the box over there, but it's dark in here. I can't see it. Actually, one of the people who hangs out with us on Discord occasionally and here in chat custom built this keyboard for me, because before this I was using a very cheap keyboard, and he custom built a keyboard for me and mailed it to me. So that was amazing. Sent you a DM about something really exciting in Discord. Sweet, I'll check it out at the end of this next session. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 15 seconds before starting our, what I think will be our final 25-minute session. We'll do one more, and at that point in time, we'll be almost live for almost 3 hours. So I think that's a good time zone, but here we go. Find something you want to dig into and study, and let's grind hard for 25 more minutes. I'll turn the music up. Gonna throw my headphones on. We'll talk to you guys in 25 minutes. All right. Well, congratulations. You all have made it through, was that 5 sessions of Pomodoro? Let me go ahead and turn off the timer real quick. But it is the end. So if you didn't realize it when I was adjusting things, guys, like those who might be new to my channel, my background is not even real. This isn't a real wall, just like fabric. I almost dropped it on top of me when I was moving it around. I also realized my camera isn't set up properly. 1 second, I need to make some camera adjustments real quick so it's not laggy, and then I'll hang out just for a little bit, but I'm gonna sign off shortly. But watch the magic of OBS. It's dark now. Now its light kind of looks bad. We have to adjust frame rate real quick. Turn the frame rate off, and now it should go smooth right about now. There we go. Now we have a nice smooth HD look as I talk. Okay, and yeah, we made it. What's the time we have right now? I've been streaming for 2 hours and 41 minutes, and we've been spending the bulk of it studying. So we'll do quick Q&A if anyone has some last questions for me before I sign off for the night. Do want to just say thank you to all of you taking the time to hang out with me. And if you're watching this after the fact, maybe you stumbled across it on YouTube and you just joined in. Hey, thank you for taking the time to join in. Appreciate having you here. Just realized my webcam's a little bit crooked. All right, let me scroll up. LinkedIn, you posted Hack the Box cert. Is it paid or how was it learning? Oh, the cross-site scripting one. I'm not sure what Hack the Box cert you're talking about, Kevin, but yeah, it's paid. It's a paid Hack the Box Academy module. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. 8-Bit Oni said, well, this is interesting. Pomodoro method. I actually was wondering how that works. Something I heard about but don't know much about. Well, hopefully you stayed around and you were able to enjoy it. If you joined at the very end, hey, just start the live stream over and you can experience the full Pomodoro method with studying with me. Just a Giga Chat moving all those bricks at once. You fooled me. Do you even lift, bro? Marla said, most productive I've been all week thanks to your session. Hey, thank you for the kind words. Nice study have done today. Thank you, unknown person. I've added the Pomodoro extension to my browser. Pomodoro is a good way of studying. It is a good way. But my cat's meowing at me. He wants to do something else. I'm going to get ready for bed. I'm tired. But hey, y'all, thank you again for taking the time to hang out with me. One final self-promotion real quick. We are going to raid someone too on Twitch if we can find somebody to raid. So if you're on YouTube, we have more people on YouTube right now than Twitch, but a decent amount on Twitch as well. If you're on YouTube and you want to join the raid, a raid on Twitch just means we send all our viewers to another streamer just to show them support. Even if you're on YouTube, leave YouTube and go watch on Twitch just so you can be part of the raid. Even if you're going to sign off, join the raid for a little bit. Let's show some support. But there's that. And where the heck did OBS go? Here it is. One final self-promotion here, guys. If you do not already, subscribe to me on YouTube. YouTube is my primary platform, although they did just give me a freaking community guidelines warning and took down one of my videos because apparently my content's dangerous or some stupid crap according to YouTube. But as of now, it is still my main platform. Hopefully it stays the main platform and YouTube doesn't kick me off for my ethical hacking content. But sub to me on YouTube. I would appreciate it. Your cat was hunted down? Dude, that's terrible. Sorry to hear that. That's insane. Another link I'll share with you guys is InfoSec streams. Right here, if you enjoy this type of... I'm the only person streaming? Come on. All right, let me throw on my headphones. Let's see if we can find someone that's not me. Maybe I'm the only person on right now. Let's find out. Yes, I will try to find out about that GPT. And I guess I can show that to you guys quick, just how it works. Give me just a second. I don't want to get in trouble with Hack the Box by showing things I'm not supposed to show, so I need to be careful what I show. But okay, I don't think I'm really breaking too many rules here. So here's my cool custom GPT, but like I said, I don't know if I have permission to share it yet. But it's just a note-taking GPT. So like when you're doing Hack the Box module or Try Hack Me, you can just paste in the module to GPT. And then in the prompt, it knows to take your module, take all the main information, and it will spit out a .txt file that's in Markdown. And then with that Markdown, you can just copy and paste it into Notion, and then it will keep it there. So like, here are my Notion notes. And if you look over here, you can see all the things I was working on, at least in this module, right? You can see everything it covered from padding Oracle attacks. But my notes here are all just ChatGPT taking the main content, highlighting the primary things for me, including code blocks, so I can very quickly refer back to it in my notes. So that is the little GPT I made. If I get permission to share it, I'll make it public and share it with you guys. All right, give me just a second. Let's see if anyone is streaming. Looking over the stream. There's not many people on. I'm not sure who this is. Let me check this person out. We have a person doing running a PC repair shop. I mean, that's pretty cool. They have 6 people. So let's raid them. Now, if you know the raid, what you're supposed to do when you raid somebody on Twitch is you need a raid phrase. So that means when you go into the Twitch, at least if you have a Twitch account, you can chat. The raid phrase is hack smarter, not harder. So jump in there and say hack smarter, not harder. But let me go ahead and get this raid set up real quick for us. Over on Twitch, you should get an invitation to join the raid in just a moment. Oops. All right, the raid has been created. We can go watch this computer repair shop. Should be a lot of fun. Maybe we'll learn something in the process. Once again, raid terminology is hack smarter, not harder. For the rest of you, I will see you later. I'm going to sign off, but I'll hang out in the raid for a little bit. So I'll